Maximucks Farm by Garrett Zaleski. Maximucks is inside of Bucks County, a beautiful and historic county right outside of Philadelphia, home of many historic and old buildings, which also homes some of the only active covered bridges in the country. Maximucks is inside of rural Bucks County, where there's a lot of farmland. Before you go to Maximucks, you will notice a giant field of corn, which is now dead because it is November. Then we turned left onto a winding road with lots of trees on it after we saw farmland. Eventually, you will see a green sign that says Maximucks Farm Market, which lets you know that you are there. After you see the sign, there is a gravel driveway with a wooden building, which is the farm market. Inside a Maximucks Farm Market, you'll see what they grow and what they make out of it. It was a brisk morning. Rows of corn that were evenly spaced were blowing around in the wind. Eventually, a man wearing a brown jacket, a blue sweater, and a baseball cap led us outside to an area where he said that this is where people interview him. I asked this man's name. His name was
Matthew Maximuck.
What is your position on the farm and the owner?
Here's the shed which Matthew keeps his tools, which he uses to cultivate and harvest crops with. Maximucks was founded by Matthew's dad, Walter Maximuck, after World War II. Maximucks was originally a small family-run farm, just a little over 60 acres. In the 1990s, Matthew realized how much Doylestown is expanding, so he decided to expand on his farm himself. First of all, he expanded his farm to a little over 100 acres. In 1996, since Doylestown was expanding, Matthew decided to also have his farm expand, so he built his first greenhouse so he could grow crops in the winter. Matthew also realized the importance of going green, so he decided to install solar panels on his farm. Now, at Maximucks, they have greenhouses spread all over the farm, some as big as most homes. In 2007, Maximucks built their first hydroponic greenhouse. Hydroponic gardening is a modern, eco-friendly method which plants grow in mineral solutions in water without soil. At Maximucks, they grow hydroponic lettuce and tomatoes all year round.
Can you describe what you do?
We don't have enough time for that. We do everything, mainly vegetables and stuff we're doing right now. We do a lot of hydroponic in the greenhouses. We can plant flowers. Do all the maintenance and everything around here. So we do just about everything.
Nice. How many hours a day do you work?
Right now we're down to about 14 hours. But in the summertime we're probably working from 3 in the morning till 8, 9 o'clock at night.
Wow.
So.
Maximucks is known for their farmers market. Maximucks' top seller is Matthew's handmade birdseed, which is actually considered premium, and it sells for $60 a bag. Another big hit at Maximucks is their hydroponic lettuce and tomatoes, which they grow and sell year-round. They also sell seasonal crops, such as their pumpkins and their apples. At Maximucks, they grow over 40 regional and seasonal crops, including lettuce, tomatoes, peppers, pumpkins, apples, and Christmas trees. What I have learned from my experience of interviewing Matthew Maximuck about his farm life is that some aspects of farming can be very enjoyable, while others can be very boring. Some of the boring aspects can be watching lettuce grow, and some of the fun aspects can be herding the cattle and chickens. All in all, he said, it is very enjoyable. And once you're a farmer, you have to devote your life to being a farmer.